you get those at?
To what?
Which trick flows do you get those at?
I think those are the ones he got from Little Dave. What are we doing, David?
Hey, you're on video.
You're on video. You're going to be on YouTube.
I should have known.
I should have known.
He'd been a half an hour. He ain't run a video or something. So.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Are you fixing to show us some science?
Is there science fixing to happen in here?
Are you fixing to show
Is
us
it like
science?
Come on inside.
Look, this is a long-haired scientist.
Hey, come on, follow us in here.
Yeah. What are you checking, David? What are we doing?
Well, I ported these two heads.
What heads are they?
Got a AFR 165 and then a Trick Flow 170. So I ported them to see what they do, if I did any damage or made it worse or made them better. And then I'll use that information to kind of...
This is some boring shit right here.
Dave has not been on camera a lot, so we're going to get the full monotone here.
JJ.
David should have been a teacher.
You asked me the question. I'm
Yes. You got to... I don't want to say embellish, but, just say, I put the grinder on it. Ray, what would you say with this? Put the grinder on it, got crazy with it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back with the numbers.
Well, we got that down.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's how science works. It's noisy. Science is noisy.
Yeah. So is that airspeed kind of high at the short turn? I was expecting around 400, 500. So 350 is not too bad. I'll cross there. Just right above the short turn on like a 185, it's a little higher. And I didn't think this was terrible because we'd run these on a car before and they made pretty good power. So these are what my son had on his car. We upgraded it and they made pretty good power with the 331. I was going to put them on a 306. I just wanted to compare how they were. I mean, I could, like I said, I can always make that roof a little higher above the short turn. This is a 185. It's a 165. 165 AFR. Yeah. It's just got the 2.02 intake valve on it.
What'd you take away from this, Michael? Awesome.
Snickers, a hug, or timeout, nap.
Something that's happened is that Mountain Dew started to hit.
Listen, they were running Harry Potter all day yesterday on the movie channel, so we're going to get some Magic up in here. We got all the information. What we do with it, we don't know. All right.
You can use the same information to send to the cam company.
Company. Tell them what they want.
Next one, I'm going to get a picture of David taking a picture of you taking a picture. And I'm going to take a picture of y'all.
Right, it's starting to sound weird.
Dude, that's like dividing by zero. You
right, don't run the video train on people. That's not good. All right, we got to go.
Kind of choose us to do.
Here goes. Now, Ray's just like, Jesus Christ.
He's a machine.
He's got to pay, you guys got to pay a premium for him.
Get these guys out of here.
Yes, quickly.
Property values are plummeting.
Plummeting, yes. TFS
170.
David Claflin. Not only is David a
TC porting service.
You got to zoom in now.
I'm trying to get it to zoom out, but I'm an idiot.
TFS 170?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I don't know what the CC is anymore. We'll find out.
Are you happy with that number, David? Yeah, sure.
I don't remember what it did last time. I think the exhaust is the same, so yeah. I'm ecstatic.
Boy, see, he's coming alive now.
I know. Look at him. He's just.
He is coming
I'm
alive.
getting.
Do that one.
Pardon? No, that's good.
Is that good, Ray? Let's get the real word.
Yeah, this is the.
Is that good, Ray? That's pretty.
Pretty good. It's flowing pretty good.
Okay.
See?
All right.
See?
Then that's
Feel better now?
That's a guarantee. If David's saying it, he's just the guy hogging them out.
About all they would flow with that size valve is about 300.
What
That
size valve
actually-
is it now?
202s.
202s.
How many heads would you say you've flown? You've flown. You flowed, Ray. How many heads on this bench?
I don't know.
That's a lot then.
Several.
That's the thing. Coulter racing heads is. You don't have to
Yeah.
ask how many.
Right. I mean, that's. But what you're getting at is that
This
when
is
someone like
Premier
with.
cylinder head shop in the
Right.
South.
That's right. Like going to the track, you go to the same track, or you've got a guy that flows on the same bench, flows multiple heads.
So that thing is Coulter?
Then he's got a good idea
Okay.
of what he's looking at. Obviously, more so than we do. Yeah.
More than him, too.
Like Steve Brule when they're doing Engine Masters, and he's run God knows how many motors on a dyno. He can just
Dyno.
So if he says it's good, because he's got much more comparable numbers to look at. He's seen it. So same thing.
I'm going to go with Dolce.
Huh?
I'm going to go with what
Dolce always 50.
Dolce picks him right. I don't care what you say.
All right. I don't care what you say. So, all right.
And
See,
those are
scientists.
The Panhandle are the ones I had before.
Science number. Science.
Those are the ones. The Panhandle trick flows
Oh,
that I
the
got
Mark
from Little
Biddle
Dave.
specials.
All right, that's the intake.
Get your Google phone out. Dave is the only guy we know with a Google phone. That you can't find a charger at every. Look. Wait a minute. Easy. There's way too much. Look at Ray's like there's too much video going on in
Yeah,
here.
you guys need to stop.
I'm just doing pictures. I don't have enough room to do video.
It's $5 a secret, okay? That's how much I charge for
Okay, you
secrets.
see how many David's got right there? That's how many heads he's flowed. Plus this folder.
And that's just one guy.
That's just one
That's-
retard with.
That's just one retard with a grinder and a dream.
Hey, really? This is going to be a politically
He said he was. He
This is
said
gonna be
it.
politically correct and you're using the word retard?
Who said anything about political?
This guy's a pirate. He calls people names every day.
No, I don't.
And not even their Christian ones.
Oh.
Monkey see, monkey do. It just makes me feel smarter being around.
Head sitting on there.
Yeah, I got it. Look at. You know how much smarter I feel just being in this room?
You won't
A lot smarter. I can fake smart now. Don't mess with me. I can fake it with the best of them.
If I can flow a head, you can fake it.
I can fake. Yes, I can act like I'm right here. As a matter of fact, if someone off the street walked in, a stranger, they would think I was his assistant.
Yeah.
Like I'm Ray's assistant. I'm the videographer. I pass on the information. Ray is a man of few words. You got about 5 of them. Good, great. Get out.
not bad.
That's not bad.
Money.
Yeah, where's my money? So I got to fill in all the gaps. I do all the fill in. I do all the customer service and stuff
I'm
like
probably
that.
the only head porter that shows their speeds.
Look at that. There you go. Yeah. See.
And that is
Everybody else
good
just
information.
flows ahead.
They just want to get the number. Just give you the number. It's like dynos. I always say with dynos.
When you were on the inside there, it dropped substantially.
Slows down.
It slowed down. It was just on the inside of the port.
The airspeed?
Yeah.
Airspeed.
The airspeed?
Yes, sir.
I was moving around in different locations. The fastest speeds you saw
Yes, sir.
were right in the center of the short turn radius, where it makes this little
Right.
curve off the valve seat.
That's where you want to have the port the biggest. To slow the air down so it can make that turn.
I'll
The
check with
twisted
Buddy
wedge.
Rawls to see what he says.
A twisted wedge is going to flow over 400 feet per minute.
See?
There you go.
It's another piece of information that you can use to check against other information when you make a change.
That
It's
you'll
all
completely
about
forget about by
that you'll
tomorrow.
completely forget about by tomorrow. But when you've got it on YouTube, baby,
Okay.
Forever.
As long
forever.
as this translates to getting down the track.
Yes, let's get down the track.
Making power on the dyno don't always mean going faster.
That's right. Billy Glidden said he's made stuff on the dyno that made good power, didn't run at the track very well. Stuff that didn't look good on the
Yeah, it was,
dyno ran good at the track.
There's a thread on Yellow Bullet now about a guy had his heads ported and the exhaust flowing less CFM than what they did before. So he was asking questions about it, and one of the people that answered said they had ported the exhaust ports on a lot of heads and actually ran the motor on a dyno and it made horsepower. So it's kind of hard to design a port on a Flowbench.
Right.
Or exhaust side.
Yeah.
It's another piece of information.
Oh yeah. 'Cause
It's mainly use airspeed and the way the port sounds.
right.
You can usually tell when it's going turbulent
Yeah. That's what I was
or
telling
backing
him.
up.
When you got up above 600, you could hear it making
Gurgling.
noise,
So,
which isn't a good thing. Always.
no. But you ain't gonna be up there
Sometimes it's
anyway.
weird to hear noise.
You gonna put that P for power head on there?
Straight from Lowe's,
Get
where these
outta
things
here.
come off of.
Yep. Like I say.
The people's head, man.
No, just checking springs.
Yep. I mean, that's I see him on the down again.
Ray's like, Jesus. Is this thing made of iron?
Yeah, could you run a line ahead?
You didn't do anything to the intake, did you?
Yeah, in the bowl.
Oh, okay. Why did I even ask that question?
I'm not sure.
This whole situation sort of started out with, hey, I traded a track lock, an open 31 spline rear carrier for these P heads from Jonathan, and David said, well, just bring them over, and I said, we'll just like throw them or whatever, and then now we're at the Flowbench.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened.
That's just how things happen.
He said that someone had ported on him.
They did.
He could have been lying.
The exhaust.
David?
Yes, he could have maybe looked at it, did a little bit, and went, hey, somebody did this. I better. So he
It's
couldn't.
like this, like
Why? When he saw someone had ported him, he was affronted. He's like, wait a minute.
ooh, wait
There's
a
no
second.
heads.
Wait. Are you using the big words?
I'm using the
I've
big
asked you
words.
not to use the big words.
I'm telling you, I don't want you to break out your thesaurus, your dictionary.
It's called a
Yeah.
thesaurus anyway. But
Yeah,
hey, let's-
he was offended when he saw that.
Oh, now it's offended. Which one is it? Offended or affronted?
Well, you saw the porting and that's not going to happen. Just like when I said something about Roger had stage 4 ported heads and he went, what's stage 4? And you say you port and head and put that in the same sentence, man, this guy.
And stage 4 is supposed to be bad to the bottom.
Yes,
Like the
it's just one level under stage 5.
yeah, no stage 5 is oh crap.
Yes,
Throw out the
yes.
head.
What do you think, Ray? About average? Good? Okay, I mean, for these heads, that's probably pretty decent.
Yeah, the airspeed across the short turn wasn't too bad.
All right. These aren't nothing fancy. They only probably built about 139,000 sets of them.
139,000.
That's very modest.
Well, I'm just saying.
How many exploders did they build?
They don't shortchange the Mountaineers.
And Mountaineers.
Yeah, from mid 97 to 2001, plus whatever they built to sell through Ford Motorsport.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
That's a lot more than 130,000.
You're probably right. They built a lot of those things. So V8 power. So yeah, there's a lot of them out there. The People's Head. It's like Russia. This is the People's Head. Find out what's up. This exhaust port. Where'd you get these numbers from?
The internet.
This is actually the set. Fletcher's carburetor.
Stan Weiss website.
Stan Weiss. I actually have that, but I didn't. This was a printout from something that was compiled a long time ago.
Wow, they did pretty good. Because these
are on the blue bench. So the blue bench is going to read high
right
on the lower numbers. I mean higher numbers, and then read low. Whereas this bench will read a little higher in the low numbers, but will be more accurate at the top.
Right. Wow, they're pretty good. GT-40s out. Wow, that's really going to hurt some people's feelings when they see that the P's, at least on this test, flow more than the 40s. I mean, you're splitting hairs too.
Right.
On most combos, they're not even going to notice that or see it. But that was a big.
The P's have a little more smaller chamber, so they're going to have a little more combustion or compression.
Yeah.
It's numbers. So I can put this information into my
Database.
program, and then when we get the engine going and put it on the dyno, I can compare how accurate the program is to what actually.
You need to send me a copy of this, email it to me or something, just so I'd have it. You can send one to Michael too. I would like him to.
Sweet.
Oh, so I didn't get one. What are y'all cheating? Shh. That's all right. If y'all need time alone, let me know. It's cool. Me and Ray just hang out here. Short hairs, long hairs.
Green don't look good on you either, bro.
I love green actually.
A little jelly.
A
No, little jelly on that sandwich.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll go Fatal Instinct on you, bro.
What's that?
We got one. We're gonna do mine if you don't mind.
No, you don't
It's an
mind.
AFR head.
Whatever.
165.
Yeah.
185.
Yeah.
Renegade.
Okay, Ray, who's the ballers in the group? The P head belongs to me, and these guys have got aluminum heads, multiple sets, obviously. I'll tell you what, I'm just saying it's cool. It's cool. Ballers got a ball, man. That's the way it is. I wasn't complaining. I was just pointing out a fact that it didn't look good on him.
It's okay.
Hey, the first step to a cure is acknowledging there's a problem. He got a little relationship envy. It's all cool. He's
Not
fragile.
only just the river in Egypt.
Yeah.
And I got to do what I
We
can.
do have the queen with us, right?
Queen of the Nile.
All right. All right, Ray, what was your assessment of the P head? Okay, pretty good for what it is. Better than stock, yes. I mean, I know you're it's hard to judge the small stuff. It's like saying, hey, is that 5-year-old kid really strong? But if he's picking up a Tonka truck, but
Well, the airspeed across the short term was real good. That's going to help make the turn, the air. We have a lot of turbulence.
I'd say it's a very budget-oriented head. It got like no money on it, so for the money, it's probably a decent little deal.
Decent little head, yeah.
Yeah, for someone that kind of halfway likes to experiment and tinker with porting. But it's like anything else. When people get these heads, can you hurt them badly by porting them wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that people always want to talk about porting GT40s and Ps because they're cheap. You can get them for $100 from the junkyard, and then they want to buy a couple.
What's that guy's name? Was a real master at fooling with the
T-Moss.
T-Moss.
T-Moss, yeah. But people want to buy them for $100, and then they want to get a grinder and go crazy. And sometimes you can actually make them worse than if they just left them alone. Sometimes less is more on the work on them. So, look at this.
It would work better with holes.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's like coiled steel. 6 inches of cold rolled steel and sex appeal. Totally refined by the Air Force. Well, I don't know. I mean, I didn't mean to shortchange you, Mike.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yours.
No. Boy, you'd sooner grab a hold of Popeye and steal a spinach can from him than grab a hold of me. What? I've had a Mountain Dew. Yes,
That
exactly.
makes you totally dangerous.
That,
So, just run them.
just wrong.
Yeah, we're.
There you go, Kevin.
Ray said it's good, it's good.
For that-
Is it any difference if they've been run versus being completely clean on the court?
What is it, 72cc chamber?
Yep. Yeah. Perfect blower head.
Turbo. Turbo heads.
These came off the Frankendugan
Yeah.
with got a low compression piston, big chamber head, TFS stage 3 cam,
Think it'd run on
shorty headers,
sewer water.
and a Chinese intake.
Check some airspeed. All right, we've left Ray's. We're here at McDonald's to get some lunch. There's not a Whataburger within 30 miles. We're having to eat at McDonald's. What are your thoughts? Did you have a good time at Ray's? It was hot, very hot. Were you happy with what the heads flowed? What about you? I should say you. Were you happy? Got some more information?
Yeah.
Is Ray going to email you all the stuff, or you just got it on?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I
you
just took pictures.
All right.
So hopefully I got
And we got it on
that,
video.
we would have bought him some ream of paper or something so we could print them out.
So, all right. So, how long did that take to do? How long were we there?
We got there just before 10 and we left at 12:30, so 2.5 hours.
Flowed 4 cylinder heads and had to do a couple of ports twice.
4 heads, 12 ports.
And we had to do it a couple times twice because only because of he hit that red X of death, so we couldn't see the numbers. So anyway, all right. So you get to say thanks for subscribing, thanks for commenting,
Thanks
and
for
you get
subscribing.
hold on, and you get to say
Follow
thanks
directions.
for watching. All right, go action.
Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting.
And thanks for watching.
So until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos on YouTube, lover of 4 eyes and vans. David's like, what? Yeah, well,
Wagon.
and the wagons. There we go. Fords in general. We'll see you guys next time. We're out. What did you get again? A double.
Double quarter pounder and a fish sandwich. Remember in the last little
What
bit of
did
the
you get?
last tape? I'm done recording.
I think I got a #1 meal without onions or lettuce.
Right, and I got a quarter pounder with cheese.
Your choice. I didn't ask for sauce on the side.
Hey, that was close.
That looked like so.
It's in there. It's in the box.
Yeah, it's in the.